Hello, hello. Welcome to Silent Hill 4 once again. Let's see, we were just about to head over to the hospital, I do believe, but why don't we start with checking out our stuff first? I don't remember if we checked out all the messages before we ended the stream last time. Make sure that looks good. Nothing very interesting. Oh, you know, just signs of my old life. Hi, Rabami. Welcome to the room. Yeah, I think we checked all this stuff last time, but hey, it'll give everybody a minute to hop in. Let's see. We shouldn't have any ghosts yet, do we? That should be next. Hello, Hardin Long and Lobsolveith, welcome. Hey, handsome Ratch. It's stained with blood. Yeah, I don't think any of these messages are new or different, at least not yet. So I think we need to head through the new hole. Ah, hey Christian. I haven't had a chance to watch the new movie. Thank you for sending it. I am currently incredibly busy with this presentation I'm doing at the end of the month. Well, more like a week and a half. Welcome, Miss Scarecrow, Handsome Ratch. I already said hello, but it merits saying again. David. There is a blue Silent Hill Blu-ray now. Just came out, I think, this month. And Christian was kind enough to send it to me. And happy birthday, Hardin Long. Oh, I'm a little out of it. I'm so stressed. I was like, you know what? I gotta stop working. I gotta relax. And what's more relaxing than going to Silent Hill and playing a terrible, not terrible as in it's bad, but terrible as in it's terrifying horror game. I'm really stressed out about this thing. For those who don't know, I'm attending a convention at the end of the month, and I've had a panel approved. I'm going to be presenting a bunch of my research on the history of horror games, and they've revealed to me the size of the room. It is one of the larger rooms for 250 people, and I am nervous. I have got to get prepared. Hey, Katsuki. Oh, beautiful. That doesn't look... I don't think you're licensed, sir. That doesn't look appropriate. I don't think you're doing that right. There shouldn't be that much blood on you. Oh, yeah. And it's actually Claudia's body, if I remember right. I love this scene. It's so menacing and so quiet. Like, he doesn't even say anything. He's just like, hey. Maybe he was like, oh, hey, I'll help you get up. What happens if I go back in? Oh, okay, no, it's just the nurse that's been helping him out. Oh, it's the burping nurses! And actually, it must be the one on the table got up. That's a neat detail, and he's just gone. What's over here? A strange human-shaped object. Yeah, I swoon over Walter in the sense of I love him as a fictional character, not so much as, like, I would want to date him. He is a incredibly violent person, but he is one of my favorite characters of all time, for sure. Hello, folks jumping in. Sorry, one sec, there we go. That's better. This is not the worst Silent Hill by far. This is actually my favorite of the series. It does have some differences, most of which I've talked about in my documentary about the creation of the series. Long story short, Konami took their funding and they didn't have as many team members and they couldn't finish the game. This is basically an unfinished product, which makes me really, like, imagine what we could have gotten if they had finished it. There's so much creativity here. And I mean, the guy that directed this game directed Silent Hill 2. So you know that this was a team with talent. This is a Silent Hill game. Seriously, like, don't even try and tell me it's not. I don't like to flex that much, but I've spent the last 10 years of my life dedicated to this series, basically. It's a Silent Hill game, for sure. The whole rumor, there was a rumor that it wasn't, it was originally The Room. That was just the name for the project. It was always a Silent Hill game. They were making Silent Hill 3 and 4 at the same time, and they were gonna originally not make it like a number 4 Silent Hill. It was going to be Silent Hill The Room, and they just ended up making it Silent Hill 4 after some decisions made by upper people on the team. But it was always a Silent Hill game. It was their answer to Silent Hill 3. They were making a direct sequel to the original game because fans wanted it, but they wanted to make something new, and this was what they wanted. It's not perfect, but it's definitely very interesting. What's the symbolism of the burping monsters? Like a lot of monsters in this game, it's just the shock value and the weirdness of hearing a sound from something that's not the sound you expect, like the dogs that scream like leopards, and you know, you could tell Akira Yamaoka was again, this was an experiment. He was really experimenting with sound here and doing some weird different things. Hey, Jose. Oh, you're right. I should pick up the handbag. I completely missed that whole bit where it focused on it. Oh yeah, the burping nurses are hilarious. It didn't quite, you know, work out as horrifying, but again, this was very experimental. They had the smallest team of any of the original games, the shortest amount of time of the original games, and for half the time they were making this game, the rest of the team was making Silent Hill 3, so they weren't even all working on it at the same time. What was it? Game Developer Magazine did a really good moratorium on this series where they talked to the developers. It's really interesting. Oh man, I would love an HD remake of this. This is my PS2 copy of the game, using a capture card. I'm a little, foggy on this level. It's been a while since I played up to this point. Oh man, the wheelchairs, I love it. The wheelchairs are, you know, the embodiment of the idea of helplessness, and the series has always used them as kind of a symbol of being ill, because they do, most people, not everyone, because some people, wheelchairs are part of their daily life and it's obviously normal, but in fiction we tend to associate them with illness because that's when you would use one, is when you're sick. And then in this game turns and makes them sentient, which is very fun. I really like the wheelchair monsters. I think, do I need to... Okay, I guess this isn't the part where we have that cutscene. Yeah. It's very lovely lighting in here. It's really interesting that this game, I don't know, plays with a lot of things in new ways that the other games didn't. I really wish they'd been able to finish this. Oh, is this like gunk? It is! He's walking slower because it's gunky. Gross. Is that a body under the bed? Oh man, my inventory's about to be full. I may have to go back downstairs. Just slow walking. Oh great, is there a ghost? Ah yes. Oh shit, I forgot about that. You're right, Akatsuki. The wheelchairs are the enemy of our valiant heroes from Bloodstained. Chairs. Wow, this is lovely. Kind of reminds me, they did something similar in the school in Silent Hill 1. Did I go? I think I went in that room. And also the wheelchairs going up and down the hallway, it kind of does mimic the sound of what, you know, hospital hallway, there's going to be people going down in wheelchairs. It's just the people are gone. There's something really off-putting about that, since obviously you're supposed to have people in wheelchairs. It's like, well, where did the people go? Sort of similar to the Silent Hill 3 wheelchair. What's your favorite hospital in Silent Hill? Silent Hill 3 is probably the best hospital. It's a very, very good level. It's very... It ties in well to the themes of Silent Hill 3, the bloodiness, the violence. So it's a really, really great connection. Yeah, Silent Hill 4 is very much a game that I think grows on you after playing it more than once. I agree that it could be off-putting the first time. I think it's probably, next to Silent Hill 2, the one I've played the most. Probably actually played the original one the least, because I didn't own it for a long time. Hello, everybody jumping in? Hello, Anna. Favorite Silent Hill protagonist is definitely Henry. I really identified with him while I was playing this game. I gotta go find a hole. It was, is that? I never noticed that. There's a shadow for a body in the wheelchair. That is awesome. I never noticed that. That is very cool. Hello, Ruby. Everybody jumping in? Oops. How do I run again? That's how I run. Yeah, I really identified with Henry. I felt, I don't know, growing up, I was very quiet and very awkward. And, so I guess I really saw myself in his character. Hello, Itsumo. Ooh, what's your favorite Akira Yamaoka song? Probably Room of Angel, honestly. Though I really like a lot of the songs that Mary Elizabeth McGlynn sings, even the ones from like Homecoming and stuff where that game's not the most fantastic, but it has some good songs and good monsters. Favorite Silent Hill Lands? I'm just gonna be saying 4 for everything. I love Walter. There's a lot more to interpret in Silent Hill 4, to be honest, which is like my favorite thing. There's open-endedness to all the Silent Hills, but 4 has so much that they leave for you to decide about multiple characters and the story and everything. I just loved exploring it and imagining it and writing about it. I wrote multiple fanfics about Silent Hill 4. Plentiful fanfics. At least 10. Which was probably... I wrote the most fanfic for Kingdom Hearts. Silent Hill was the second after that. Final Fantasy VII was probably a close third. If you want, I can link you later, Handsome Rats, because I trust you and we're chill. Only members get access to my Silent Hill fanfic. I'm not, like, ashamed of it or anything. I'm just very nervous about connecting my professional life to my fandom life. I don't know. It just feels weird. We're so trained to, like, don't let anyone know your fanfic or whatever. It's hard for me to get over. In my opinion, Aqua is the best Kingdom Hearts character. What do you think? Yes. Oh, I love a lot of the Kingdom Hearts characters. I have preferences for favorite characters. It's possible that maybe I have favorites, but Aqua is definitely the best character. And one day I will own her figure. It's brand new, so it's still expensive. Riku is the only Kingdom Hearts figure I have in the fancy size. Let's go over here. Yeah, but she's great. What a great story she's in, too. We are never putting the doll away. You have 2 Axel figures. I have multiple Roxas and multiple Riku figures from Kingdom Hearts. And Cloud. I have a lot of Cloud figures. I'd love to have the Kingdom Hearts Cloud figures, the big ones of Sephiroth and Cloud, because they look so cool in that game. One day, if I weren't broke as all hell. And Square Enix is so expensive with their figures. I do like blue. I think I saved already, but we're doing it again. Alright. Now we will go back and continue exploring without all that stuff. I guess we should look out while we're here. Let's look outside. Oh, the cheap ones are so bad, especially for Kingdom Hearts. If you go to GameStop and look at most of the Kingdom Hearts figures there, they look horrible. They look so bad. It's like, who made this? It was you. You did it. I really wish Silent Hill had more merchandise, but it's probably for the best that it doesn't, because then I'd be broke. I'd be so broke. It's really bad that I'm so into Final Fantasy, because Square Enix merchandises the hell out of their stuff. Which is why my entire back wall is just Final Fantasy. You can kind of see. One of these days I'll have to do a tour of my collections. Welcome, Kyle. Yeah, the best figures that Kingdom Hearts have, in my opinion, that are affordable. And you did it once. You did it once. But they're blind box figures, because of frickin' course they are, and I hate blind boxes. I do actually have one. I have one Silent Hill figure that was actually sent to me. That's a bad pose. Whitney Chavis from Silent Hill Historical Society gave this to me as a gift, which was very lovely of her. Very sweet. Alright. Yeah, Silent Hill doesn't have a lot of merchandise. I feel like it has some. It's just, it was made so rarely and printed so... They made so little of it that you can't go online and buy it. Like, you can't find this crap. Like, Silent Hill 4, I think, had a mouse pad and a mug and different stuff. But you can't find them anymore. Pyramid Head has a couple different statues and things. Oh, I found a room I missed the first time. Yeah, Pyramid Head has a few things. There's a few nurses... But a lot of the other stuff's hard to find. I wonder if this baby... I wonder if the baby medical chart thing is supposed to be Walter's from when he was found in the apartment as a kid. As a baby. Bet you. There we go. Hard and Long wants a, book that talks about the development and cut content. They have that. There's a Silent Hill Book of Memories. I think there's an Ultimania, but of course they're all in Japanese. Luckily for us, some very dedicated fans translated them. If you Google, I think it's, try Silent Hill Book of Memories, the video game will probably come up, but there's also a website that has the entire book translated with a lot of neat information on it. Welcome, Nolan. Am I going to stream Downpour someday? I've already streamed it partly. The stream didn't turn out great because there was some weird issues with the brightness that I need to fix when I stream it next, but I'm going to be doing it again soon. And I'm going to be streaming the Xbox version, which is supposedly the better version. The PS3 version had some issues. It had some more glitches for some reason. Oh my goodness! The wheelchair's gone! Where'd he go? Where did Wheelchair Man go? It's just gone? I wonder if one of the wheelchairs in the hallway is supposed to be the wheelchair that was just chilling there. Maybe that implies, since we could... Oh, geez. Hi, Eileen! Hi! I wonder if that implies that all the wheelchairs that look empty actually have people in them and we just can't see it. Like the one with the light. I wonder. My day is going pretty well. A little tired, but that's just the normal day of it being hot. Interesting. It's like a mirror, sort of. Oh, it's a sterile room. Oh, but which one is the sterile room? Neither, really, honestly. Hey, Joe. Yes. I always click no by mistake. Just put it on yes automatically. Who doesn't want to pick up the item? Oh, delicious! Love these things. So gross. It's a lovely detail that is also raining. God, and the various angles, how every room it's so different. The hospital in this game it's not the best one. It's not very in detail, you know, but what they have here is so cool. This long hallway of terrible rooms that are all different. Welcome, Insignation. We did pick up the doll, because it's rude to ignore a gift. But I'm never putting it in the box. He's just gonna carry his present the whole game. Ew. Gross. Anything over here? I missed something on the ground in the sterile room? Did I? Oh my goodness. Excuse you, rude. I got your doll back from this supernatural killer. I don't think Eileen wants that anymore. I wonder if she remembers giving it away. That'd be interesting. Was this the sterile room? Oh, I did miss something. Thank you for pointing that out. No, I am not putting it in the box. Never putting it in the box. I'm already almost out of room again. Frickin'. It's because I'm on easy. There's health items everywhere. That's so cool. I love the design here. Like, there's clearly more that it needed, more that it could have been, but the fact that we know they didn't get the chance. Ah! Oh boy. All right. I guess we will go put the key or the extra health items and everything we have back into our storage and move forward from there. Thanks to everybody joining us. I think I've missed a few names, but what is Team Silent doing now? Well, let's see. Takayoshi Sato works at Nintendo. I think Masashi Suyabama was at Sega. I don't remember where he is. Akira Yamaoka was at Grasshopper Manufacturer. I think he might have gone solo. Masahiro Ito is also working solo. He has a project he's working on that he's not allowed to announce yet, but that he's designing monsters for. Kiichiro Toyama is working with Naoko Sato and Isao Takahashi, all of which worked on the first game together. I believe they did Gravity Rush 1 and 2 most recently, and I don't know if they're working on anything right now. Presumably they have and just haven't announced it yet. What are some other big names I remember where they are? I'd have to look it up. Those are the ones I remember. Yes. Kiichiro Toyama and some of the other folks made Siren, which is a very famous series. Takayoshi Sato really didn't work in horror again. He was tired of some of the tropes and trends of general gaming and, you know, guns and violence. He wanted to do something different, and so eventually he ended up at Nintendo, which is kind of a perfect fit if you don't want to do violent stuff. I think he's worked on some, like, side Mario titles and things, like, you know, the handheld games, Mario and Luigi stuff. Do I get scared playing? I don't know. Not really. I'm kind of... I mean, there have been moments for sure where I've been scared. I think Fatal Frame kind of messed with me a little bit. I really didn't like... I'm not a big fan of ghosts. But Silent Hill doesn't scare me. And I think it's because it is really defined by rules. And if you know and understand what's going on, you can kind of navigate the universe. Fatal Frame gets to me a little more because I don't like ghosts. But that's probably the closest I've come to being scared in a horror game. Oh yes, I have seen the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition mod. I know some of the folks that are working on that. It looks fantastic. I cannot get my computer to run it, but maybe one day if I ever get a better computer. That's one of my goals. Eventually, if other expenses don't keep coming up instead. And yeah, you're also right, Akatsuki. I've played Silent Hill so much at this point, it's like an old friend. Not very scared. Did I put the key away? I put the key away? I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at the chat. We're gonna have to go back. Oops. Oh, thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. I love that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know, there's something about zombies that's, like, very fictional. This stuff is pretty fictional. Like, this is... But I can't disprove ghosts. You know, like, I don't logically believe in ghosts, but I can't prove they don't exist. So there's a part of me that's like... one second. There we go. I think I'm getting a summer cold. Apologies. I have some asthma lung problems kind of thing that sometimes bothers me, and it feels like I'm getting something. So was PT scary for me? A little bit, because it was very new. But I think the fact that it was Silent Hill kind of made me a little more... I was more excited than anything. If I hadn't known what it was going in, I might have been. But I was just so excited to play new Silent Hill stuff at the time. Oh, I'm glad you want to play Downpour. It's so good. Do play it on Xbox. I've had some issue with some glitches on PS3. If you can play it on the Xbox One, apparently that's like the closest to what the team wanted the game to be, and it really fixes a lot of the issues. Well, Konami knows how to run a business. They're just not running a video game business. You know, they're making money off pachinko machines, which just freaking do like they did with Castlevania and let somebody else make a thing, please. I can dream. Have I played The Void? I have not. Let me write that one down. I have a list of games that people recommend to me that I'm trying to get a hold of and play eventually, so I will look it up. Alright, we've been in here. Do I have a map? Honestly, if they remade a Silent Hill, I would want them to remake the first one or this one. Because this one, being so unfinished, I'd like to see what it could be with a finished, you know, development, full development time. And the first one being so, you know, it had restrictions because of the fact it was on PS1, it was a whole new concept. It'd be neat to see that upgraded too. So 1 or 4, for sure, is what I would want. Silent Hill 2 has just gotten too much, like, attention. As much as I love it. Let's give some other games in the series some love. And knowing our luck, if they ever did do it, if they ever remastered or updated one of these, like, actually HD update, like RE2 remake, they would only do it one time, and then they'd never do it again. Because it's freaking Konami. Oh, I need to turn around and try that door. Alright. Is this the room? Yeah, this is the room. What would a modern Silent Hill be like? Honestly, I think it would still be like this. I think there's some neat things that they could explore with modern technology that they could put into the game, but Silent Hill, the consciousness or whatever at the town, its goal doesn't seem to be to expand. It's always the cult that's trying to expand its power base, and the cult's dead. So no, I don't think it would have spread any further. Hey, Dagger. Welcome, Eva, Kyle, anybody else I've missed. Any opinion on Shattered Memories? I enjoy it, but it's the least scary to me. Okay. The fact that they have a clear demarcation between when monsters appear and when they won't appear makes it so that you know, and it's not quite as upsetting or terrifying. But it's a really good story. Would you be interested in an open world Silent Hill game again? Yes. One of the best parts of Downpour was the fact that you could explore the town more fully and see smaller stories of what was happening in it. The side quests were some of the best parts of the game. Oh man, I really wish that they had gotten to do more. That's just my whole wish for Silent Hill, was that they got to do more. Oh, I missed a couple rooms up there. We must go back. Alright, where were the stairs? This way? Do you think a modern 3D third-person fixed camera angle game could still sell? It could, but it's not going to sell the way that companies want it to. Companies nowadays want like the higher-ups, the businessmen, they want every game to be a AAA blockbuster, it sells gangbusters and makes millions kind of game. And I do not think that a game stylized like this in this modern day would not make that kind of money. It wouldn't sell that big. And so to those kind of people, it would be seen as a failure. Which is why I do not think we will get it outside of the indie scene. I don't think we'll get a Silent Hill originally, like, fixed camera game style of game outside of indie. Really don't. Oh, lovely. It's like a room where you keep babies. Yeah, I definitely think there's an audience for it, but it's not going to be... It's going to be, you know, people that like horror games. And the horror game audiences are always smaller in general than general game audiences, because not everybody is into playing horror. Is that everything up here? Oh, that's the locked room. We gotta try the key. If these guys would, leave me alone. God. I'm having a hard time with my chest feeling really tight. There's my girl. Have you played Manhunt? I haven't. I wonder... I don't remember if I have that on my list or not. I need to put that down.
Eileen, relax.
It's so sad how she reacts.
Henry? From next door. What are you doing here?
So heartbreaking.
I don't know where to start. There was this strange hole in my room.
I love his explanation.
People getting killed. All these
You are not
weird other worlds.
not explaining. I mean, it's hard to explain in general, but you're not doing a good job of it.
What are you talking about? I'm supposed to believe that?
But it's true. And there was a kid with you.
Yeah, Henry is trying his best in a very bad situation, and I think the idea behind the lock around her was to keep her from thrashing about and hurting herself more. But yeah, he clearly is like, what do I do?
I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
But she does come around to it pretty quick.
I guess there's something wrong with me.
No, baby, you are clearly traumatized. You just got almost murdered. And you can hear in the music, there's some discordant notes and some things playing off wrong. It's really a nice touch to this scene.
That if you get killed here, And you die in the real world too.
You die in the game, you die in real life.
Anyway, the only way out of here is through that hole.
Okay.
Well, at this point, she hasn't been through a lot of the weird mystic stuff. Like, for her perspective, she's in her apartment, a dude shows up at her door, beats the crap out of her, and a little boy shows up and stops him. And of course, she was she was out of it at the time, so she's not really going to understand a lot of what's going on. She hasn't seen a lot of the, like, creepy, weird stuff he has yet. She will. But I think she comes around to it pretty quick because it's just for convenience sake. They have to move the plot along. And if Eileen took time to understand, it would not really work. Alright, I think we're supposed to go downstairs and try and bring her through the hole. Oh, really? No! I thought you guys were dead. I am glad that they come after me and not Eileen. There we go. Come on, girl. Come on, Eileen. Do 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 do. Been waiting to say that. Okay, where's the? There it is. It's really interesting that Eileen is in purple. I don't know, it's a very neat color choice. It's not considered especially feminine. It's a color of royalty. And he is so plain in comparison. It's just jeans and a white shirt. You're not gonna hurt my girl. Can you hurt Eileen? Can you accidentally hit her? Not that I'm going to try. Alright. Oh, nope, this isn't the room. Oh no, does that count as hurting you?
This is a nightmare. It can't be happening.
Sorry, I didn't mean to run into you. There he goes, this one over here. You can't hurt Eileen? Okay, good. Wait, someone else says you can. Oh no. Welcome, Wolfpack. Does this channel have anything to do with the band Muse? Unfortunately, it doesn't. I do enjoy the band, but it does not. Maxim is asking which one of the Silent Hill games should get a remake. We talked a little about that earlier. I think it should be this one. There's so much that it could be. So much more you could do if we redid this one. Never happened, but one can dream. It's funny. My channel, the name either gets associated with the band Muse, or Google mistakes it for gaming mouse. Like if you were trying to find a gaming mouse for your gaming setup. It's like, no. No, Muse. I am not a mouse. If you hurt Eileen, Henry will arm lock you. Sounds right. I love my boy. I love the cast of this game. I'm so attached to them. I just want them to be happy. Which is why I wrote... I can't keep talking about the fanfic if I don't want people to find it. There's only like 12 fanfics in the whole Silent Hill fandom. Don't find me. Do I own the game Hell Knight / Dark Messiah? Never heard of it. Write it on my list. If you could live in one Silent Hill game world, which would it be? Oh, did something just break? Oh, I bet you the hauntings start now. I didn't think of anything. Okay, I don't think anything's changed yet. Probably Silent Hill 2. Because it's the most controlled and the one that seems to have the most structured universe. Like, you know exactly how it works. And if you're an innocent person, when you go in there, you're fine. So hopefully I could just be like Laura and walk in and be like, hey, I'm cool. I'm a good person. You've seen that world as well, that horrible nightmare. But if you get sucked into it, it's not just a nightmare. Don't get lost in there. If you get pulled in, you'll be killed. But there's still hope. Maybe this small key will guide you. If you've seen the door with the placard set in it, look on the other side of the door. Then keep going down to the deepest part of him and look for the ultimate truth. Joseph. All right, I think I can put away... Well, no, it looks like it already got rid of the other key. All right, and yep, the ceiling fan fell. The hauntings begin. Oh, and they actually show damage on the table. The room, it's so oppressive. Now it'll no longer heal us. Walter Sullivan did kill himself. He died in his prison cell of blood loss after he stabbed himself in the neck with a spoon. His body was buried in a cemetery just outside his hometown of Silent Hill in an unmarked grave. After that, his name became famous all over the world, and it looked like his string of mass murders was finished at 10 out of 21. But 3 years later, they found a corpse that had 1221 carved into it. The corpse was from 6 months earlier. In other words, the person was killed 2.5 years after Sullivan committed suicide. The MO was exactly the same as Sullivan's, except for one thing. All 10 of Sullivan's victims were found with their hearts cut out and their chest wounds sewn together expertly with thread. On the other hand, the 1221 victims still had their heart. Naturally, the police think it's a copy and are proceeding on that basis, but they haven't made any progress and recently discovered victim number 13. This corpse also had their heart intact. The police still haven't even identified a suspect. I've got a working hypothesis. Very few people know the details of the original crimes and would be able to copy Sullivan's MO so precisely. First, I'll head to Silent Hill, to the graveyard near that beautiful little lake. Maybe I'll find the answer there. Okay, but I get what they're trying to do here, but Sullivan's MO is so different, murder to murder. It's just the numbers. That's the only thing that it has in common. Oh. He stabbed himself in the neck with a spoon, but I don't think that was the real Walter. I think there's mixed messages kind of about it, and different people think different things, and it's a little vague, so a lot of people have it in their minds that Walter, the real Walter, killed himself in the prison, but we find his body in the apartment. I think it was somebody he mind-controlled, somebody he set up, something like that, because otherwise it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I've got to look at it. I haven't completely decided how I think the whole thing plays out. The 21 Sacraments are weird, and they don't exactly make total sense. How long has it been since I left this room? I can't tell if it's been days or hours. But during that time, they've found the body of 1421. I've been having hallucinations lately. I think I'm losing my mind. No date. Is that another one? The weather that day was very strange. Even though I avoided the earlier storm, there was still a thick fog clinging to everything. Fortunately, that allowed me to avoid being seen and get right to work. The police are still stubbornly acting as if it's a copycat, so I figured things probably hadn't been touched here. But I was wrong. I should have come sooner. The cemetery was in such bad condition it was almost sad. The storm must have raised the sea level. Anyway, that's how it was when I found Walter Sullivan's grave. Pretty damaged. I'm still in shock. There was no body in the grave, and on top of that, written on the coffin were the numbers 1121. Oh, now we don't even hear static. Is anything gonna play? I guess not. Alright, I don't think any other messages have changed. Everybody's still chilling, having the time of their lives, no idea of the horrors. Alright. Alright. I think that's all we need to do in here. We should save. So the radio works like in the older games. If you keep it on, then the static will tell you when there's hauntings. Nice. Well, thank you, Xavier. I've heard a lot of things about my voice, which is funny to me. It feels like it's just my voice, but people like it. You can hear crying or something. Huh. Thank you, Lob Sylvie. I wonder if he just appears, like, out of nowhere. And did she see him just suddenly show up?
Henry.
Oh, this song.
Have you been here the whole time?
Yeah? And I didn't see any hole either. You just disappeared all of a sudden.
So she doesn't even see the hole.
I can't stay here by myself. I'll be cursed. I know it. What am I gonna do?
I might know a way to save you. Do you know about someone named Joseph?
Yeah. He was the guy who lived in your apartment before you. I think he was a journalist or something. He disappeared about 6 months before you moved in. But toward the end, he started acting really weird.
Yeah. He was doing an investigation about a religious cult and a man named Walter Sullivan. I got this letter from him. He told me to go down into the deepest part of him, and to look for the ultimate truth. Let's do that. There must be something down there.
Let's do it. It's very vague and obscure, but we're gonna do it. Whatever it is.
Okay.
Hmm.
You're the only chance I've got. I'll stick with you.
Alright. Can I make you stay? Like, can you just chill right here? Alright, let's see where we're gonna go. Bet you one of those doors will open now, I would think. Because the top level's basically done for, right? Alright, let's try some doors. Were those guys there before? I don't remember. Yeah, Henry should bring his shoes from the apartment that say they're cursed and give them to Eileen. Alright. Need the hall, the elevator on the... hail the elevator on the first floor. Am I on the first floor? Yeah, we're on the first floor and it said the elevator was broke. I guess we'll try the next floor. Where is that? Over here? Oh, I didn't know she talked to you. Oh, I left her. I didn't know you could do that. But I probably should leave you down here. Yeah, I realized after a second, Handsome Rat, you meant the floor above. I was like, oh yeah. Is it okay if I leave her? Like, will she be upset or something? Yeah, I feel like that's probably not a good idea. Okay, so, oh, it's probably right here, right? Press the button. Huh. So if you leave her alone for too long, it actually does affect her? Huh. I'd never really left her alone. Are you dead? Okay, I think you're dead. Alright. I guess we're going out? Where are we now? That's where we were. So, now what? What if I need to go downstairs? I'm not murdering. I'm defending Eileen. It's not murder, it's self-defense. Ah. Kyle wants to know the worst monster in the Silent Hill series. Homecoming has some pretty gross ones. It has some, like, creatures with... Oh, no, I know which one. Amnion, the final boss in that game, which I absolutely loathe. It's just gross. Oh, man. What a delight. Never gets old. Oh yeah, Downpour has some pretty bland monsters. Its strength is not its monster design at all. Homecoming actually had some pretty great monsters for all that the story was bleh. Or maybe not bleh, just maybe unfinished. The characters were very flat. Oh, shit, come here, you. Oh, does that have the halo on it? No? Come on, Eileen. We totally could have made it if you'd run. Alright, come on, girl. Girl! Does she instinctively run from them when they're alive? I guess that's smart. Oh, there was a message. We gotta go back. Awesome, we can go back. I was afraid we wouldn't be able to. Hello, Sam. The burping nurses are a little silly. I get the experiment. It's kind of like the dogs that, you know, ever downward. Huh. It's like the dogs that sound like cats. You know, it's the sense of difference and oddity. But it definitely is just funny with them. It's just silly. This area is so neat. Are you with me, Eileen? Gotta take care of our girl. As much as I love the bad ending of this game. Alright, I think this will let me... Now, you can't see it. It's not ever seen at any angle in this game. But there is a giant, moth or butterfly in this area. I think it might be below this hole on the other side. If you go to the Silent Hill wiki, they have a picture of it. And for some reason, it just is never shown in the game. Hello, Talon. Welcome. And Spirit Detective. Welcome. And Miscellaneous. You want the good ending? Yeah, we're aiming for the good ending. As much as I think the bad ending is really interesting, I'm gonna play the good one. I don't want Eileen to die. If I could get the bad ending and have Eileen not die. Alright, so technically, are we in the next level yet? Let's see. I think it's gonna be a little bit before he says anything different again. Yeah, I think this is all the stuff he was saying earlier. Yep, same stuff. I've played Silent Hill with a lot of company. Oh, it's the windows. Yep. Growing up, the reason I really got into playing these games, especially horror games, was because me and all my friends really thought they were awesome and interesting, but my friends didn't want, like, they were not capable of playing them. I was the one who had to play them. So I sort of this whole idea of streaming the horror games and playing them like this, it kind of started from the fact that all my friends wanted to see the stories of the games, did not want to have to play them. I actually beat Silent Hill 4 for the first time with a friend with me. There we go. I didn't actually play the first one until college, probably, because I did not own it. It was really hard to find by the time that I actually was old enough to be finding and playing these games. I think the first one I ever got was probably Silent Hill 3. I remember buying it. I had seen the movie. I thought it was really awesome. I wanted to play the games, and I was like 12 or 13, and I convinced my mom. I mean, thank God, my mom is ADD like I am, so she doesn't read a lot, so she just kind of looked at it and it was like, oh, you want it? Sure, here you go. And if she had known what she was buying, she would never have bought it, which is hilarious to me. Welcome, Sarah. Sorry if I've missed people, but lots of folks jumping in. Got a pretty decent size today. I meant to start earlier, but I've been really run down today. I don't know. I think the shock of that letter or the email I got the other day about the convention coming up just kind of got to me. I sat there for a minute like, Well, we used our one candle, I think. We're gonna have to find some more of those candles. Because if you don't exercise the hauntings, you are in trouble, right? Yeah. Oh, Eileen, hurry up! You're so slow in your heels with your deadly injuries. Oh, Saint medallions will get them? Okay, cool. That's good to know. I thought they just protected you. I don't know, it's been a while. Oh, that's a lovely camera angle right there. Where are we? What is that? Are we in the building? No, we go in an order. So the first one we should come to is the subway. And Cynthia. What is that? Candle! We were just talking about that. Convenient. Let's see where we... Yep, we're in the subway.
I wonder if Joseph is still alive.
For his sake. I hope not. I mean, I know he is still around, but I hope that's just like a ghost or a memory of him, or else his life sucks. I hate these things. Die. I think I just stomped his crotch to death. Alright, it's dead. Come here, you. Oh, there's so many of you. The way they stand back up is so creepy. Oh, and this is the exact hallway we came into the subway. Alright. Might as well go check and see if there's anything down here. Probably not. Just this ominous escalator that brought us here in the first place. It's down only. Henry is a law abider. He doesn't, you know, jump up the down escalator. Alright, so we'll go the other way. Let's see here. Not a map. We're good. Come on, Eileen. Let's see here. This is where we found the dogs. I wonder if the Cynthia mannequin is still in the bathroom. Here we go. Let's check it out. There's also a hole. We can go put that stuff back. Why do you think they use more realistic animal sounds for this game? Honestly, probably Akira Yamaoka wanted to. A lot of the sound design was really up to him and just like, he experimented a lot. I don't think it really worked as well in this one. I don't know. I'd have to look into it to be sure, but I bet you he was trying to experiment with something. Good, the hole's still here, but Cynthia is gone. I don't think anyone's in there. I love this part. It's just so eerie. This game was really ahead of its time in some ways. Some of the things it tries to do are so popular with horror games now. They just weren't quite implemented quite right. You know, they were experimenting. They were trying something new. And it's got some rough edges. It's so good, though. Yeah, that hole looked more like a circle-ish. Hey. I think things have finally changed. He can't look at the magazines anymore. And he just says, it's my scrapbook. I can't look at the photos. Let's see about this photo. Can't look at this anymore. Nope, I can't examine a lot of things anymore. Interesting. Oh good, we got another haunting. And some more letters. I found two mysterious, Jesus, can't read. I found two mysterious and powerful artifacts that seem to be very effective for evading the ghost victims, the Holy Candle and the Saint Medallion. Not only are they effective against the ghost victims in the other world, they also seem to prevent them from invading my room. Just light the candle near where they're coming in, and its holy power is activated. The Saint Medallion seems to repel unholy energy when it's worn. I'm starting to gain some hope. I like that they put equipped. Like, he means equip it. Mommy, I'll give you this, so please wake up soon. It's inside my toy train. I can't examine my shoes anymore. Come on. Still no neat stuff happening outside my room. That's really interesting that it looks like... Oh. We can still look at the sink for some reason. So that's the sink and the scrapbook we can still look at. Weird. Let's look over here. See if he says anything else about his family pictures. Nope. 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 Can't look at nothing. And nothing on the radio, huh? Ah, yeah, the sink does show up as... Does it show up as a puzzle? I know it can be a haunting. It can, like, start being full of blood. I also like that they show that there's actually been some time passing, because now the sun's setting. So technically all this has happened in, what, one day? That seems almost crazy how many people he's dealt with. I don't know. Ah, okay. See if we can... Nothing interesting. For some reason, we can still examine stuff that's in here, which has never actually been useful. All he's ever said is, it's not useful, right? Like, nothing's here. I don't know why that's... Alright, before we go back, I want to look at the bathroom and then we'll go forward. Personally, you think the handprints represent a day that's passed? It could. It also, there's one for each person that's murdered. I don't know. It feels like multiple days should pass for all these events, but I think they're trying to imply that it's been one day. So, some things are still examinable, but they don't say anything different. So, at this point, basically, I think he's just losing things that he can talk about. For some reason, we can't examine the shoes anymore. Alright, did we save? Let's save just in case. Oh, and we should look in the peephole. Does anything... I guess nothing else happens in here anymore, just Robbie. I don't think anything else creepy happens once Eileen's gone. And y'all feel free to give me advice and help me. That's fine. This is not a game I'm like, if I'm trying to play a game for the first time and figure things out, that's one thing, but I'm just playing through this to enjoy myself. I've played it before. It's just been a few years. I'm way more knowledgeable in the first half than I am the second half. It's been a while since I've played this bit. Only been going for an hour. Yeah, I don't think we'll beat it tonight, but maybe I'll try and play it again tomorrow and finish it up, because I want to have finished it again for some things I'm working on. Alright, we've saved. Did I remember? Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, let's go. I don't want to use it. I wanted to put the menu away. Oh, well, that's good, Handsome Ratch. We work together perfectly. Oh boy, here comes Cynthia. Yay. Aren't we all so excited? I also I know this is just video game logic. You can't go this way, but those are the flimsiest freaking obstacle. You could just push those away. They have wheels on them. Uh-oh. Hi, Connor. Do I remember how many times I've played the Team Silent games? The first one, I've honestly only played maybe a handful of times, only beaten it twice. I didn't grow up with it like I did 2, 3, and 4. I've played 2, 3, and 4 countless times. I've played Downpour quite a lot. I've only played Shattered Memories once, and I've never finished Origins. I own it again, finally, so I'll be able to finish it for the first time. But I've played Downpour 2, 3, and 4 more than I've played any of the others. Walter glued those down. That seems about right. It's interesting that we... Oh, wow, you can hear her crying. We don't get Eileen's reaction to the ghost. We get Henry's. Because Henry's relationship with them is personal. He saw them die. He tried to save them. So there's a focus on the horror he has reacting to these people that he failed to save. Like, his face there. How can you say he's unemotional and boring when you see his expression at seeing her? It's so heartbreaking. Really? Okay, that was goofy. All right, come on, Eileen. Eileen, come on. Eileen, we need to go. Eileen? Oh, they actually show the blood from inside the room on the outside. I hadn't noticed that. Yes, she is very much based on Japanese ghosts. As a whole, this game was a goal, part of their goal for this game was making a Japanese horror game. They felt like Silent Hill as a series was very Western, and they wanted to return to their own roots. And you can definitely see that, the fact that the focus on ghosts. Ghosts are a big part of Japanese folklore and culture. A lot of the visual elements of this game are a lot more Japanese. It's a very good game. I wish more people... I feel like more people like it now than there were originally. In the beginning, there was a lot of like, it's a bad game, it's not really... But, you know, now that Team Silent hasn't made any more games, a lot of people are more likely to be like, oh, it's good because it was Team Silent. And the same haters that hated it in the beginning. I remember.
South Ashfield Station.
Yes, it is. It's a really fucked up version of it. I wonder if touching that hurts her. We should probably not go that way. Ha! 66 people. It's not the evil number, but it's as close as we'll get. Alright. What do I do in this level? I think we have to... That's a dead end. So we gotta do something in the turnstiles. We gotta go down some... Come on, girl, this way! Eileen! Eileen, run this way! Okay, that's twice that she is... That's weird. I've never had that glitch happen to me before, but now, twice she has grabbed me when she really shouldn't have been able to grab me. Oh, that's fun. I don't know if this is actually helping. I don't know if I can temporarily defeat her or what. Come on, Eileen! Eileen! Girl, are you coming? Yes. Okay, come on. This way. We're gonna try some turnstiles. Oh, I gotta go and get my... Okay, good thing I still have that. I don't know if you can actually destroy items in this. Alright, so... Bathroom? Oh yeah, the crawling on the floor thing happens if you knock her down, which is totally like a friggin' onyoi, or however you pronounce it, kind of ghost. I think the original one was like a betrayed woman. I think she was murdered by her husband or something. I don't remember. Yes. Oh man, Thor Ragnarok is great. Piss off, ghost. Yep, that's how I feel. That's what we're gonna do every time we beat one up. Piss off, ghost. Except for Cynthia, because I feel bad for her. All the other ones, it's kind of like either they were evil or they were dumb. Like Jasper, really? Really, Jasper? Outside of Silent Hill, do you have a game you personally enjoy but a lot of other people seem to not like? Well, I have a game I really enjoy that I think a lot of people missed. There's a game called Folklore for PS3, which is one of my favorite games of all time. It's so great. But it was a PS3 exclusive right when PS3 came out, which if you'll remember, it came out and was originally like $600. It was so overpriced. Nobody had one, so nobody could play Folklore. And by the time the console was more affordable, Folklore had kind of it had died out. Like, its chance had been missed, and a lot of people didn't play the game. But it's so good. It's a sort of a horror mystery game. Sort of has aspects of like older point-and-click adventure games where you're exploring a small town and talking to people and trying to solve a murder. But then you travel into the other world, the fairy realm, and you fight creatures, and you kind of have RPG elements there. It's a really interesting experiment. It's a mix of a lot of things, and it's one of my favorite games ever, of all time. One day I will stream it. Possibly soon. But I should finish a couple other things. I love that game. It's really very good. If you have a PS3, you can get Folklore for maybe like $10 at GameStop usually. I would recommend it. Favorite Silent Hill song? Definitely Room of Angel. There's a lot of good music in this series, but Room of Angel is just haunting. I grabbed the coins, right? I didn't just get distracted. Yes, good. Okay. Do I actually have to... I don't know. We'll just go try the coins. Because I know somebody... Ratch mentioned I have to wash the coins. Do I need to do that? How many times can I hit you? There we go. Oh, okay, so that's later. Alright, we gotta go back to where she was murdered. Then we gotta use the coin, I think, to go downstairs. Because I think we have to go back down that long hall. But first, let's go to where she's murdered. Actually, no, I have to use the coin. Leave me alone, Cynthia! I think, do I have to... She is... Yes. Okay, let's go, girl. Let's go, girl! Come on, we gotta get out of here. Alright, where are we? Downstairs. Havoc's Business Daily. Interesting. Don't know what that's about. Oh, that's what it is. It's for the side puzzle here. Or is it a side puzzle? I don't remember if it's required or not. It's been a while. Alright, so I guess we gotta go through the train again. Oh, good! More ghosts! Alright, down at the bottom. Come on, Eileen. Eileen, are you with me? Eileen? Are you following me?
Don't go too fast.
Well, hurry up! There's a ghost on my ass! Thank God. Whew! That could have been bad. We go up and up. Go over it all? Oh, good. Is she following us again? All right. I guess I should equip one. There we go. Oh my lord! Can I go through there? Did I check that already? I did. So, can I zoom in? There we go. Okay, so the other end of... this door? No. Okay, so I guess that arrow doesn't mean you can pass, it just means it's connected. I don't quite get it. Hey, Jaco. We're trying to figure out how subways work. I guess we're gonna go out this way and try that other door. Yeah. Alright. Where are we now? I guess we're going... Does Eileen come with us down the ladder, or does she wait up there? Oh, here we go.
I can't use a ladder with my arm like this.
Oh my god, the walls are pulsing now. Like we're inside something. Gross! Oh, it's the old lady ghost. I don't know what's down here. Alright, so I think this is where we need her to be. If I remember right, actually, we can get to... Oh, it's pulsating now. Delightful. Okay, I think we can go this way. And yeah, we can get the stuff at the top. Cynthia's stuff, and then... Damn it all to hell, gotta go through the hole again. Welcome, Pablo. Thanks for joining us. Where's the hole? There's the hole. Oh, is he trapped on the other side? Heh! No, I'm out of space in my inventory, it said. So we're gonna go put some stuff away. All right. Do you have a favorite game of the year so far? I do. I think, honestly, I've loved DMC5. So good. Bloodstained is fantastic. Sea of Solitude was really, really good. There's been a lot of really good games this year. I don't know if I'm gonna need... You know what? I haven't used my gun at all. I'm putting that away. Oh, it's a weapon! I don't want that. Put that away. I guess we'll keep the coins in case I need them. But, DMC5 is up there. Bloodstained is up there. Resident Evil 2 is up there. Kingdom Hearts 3. Jeez, it's been a year of great games. But yeah, I think on the whole, DMC5 probably takes the cake so far, just because they really managed to craft an experience that perfectly encapsulates what... Oh. Perfectly encapsulates what DMC should be. Apparently my shoes got hungry. Oh, is my medallion gonna cure it? Do I need to just stand here and let the medallion cure it? There's blood on the shoes now. Oh yeah, the medallion is curing it. I've never actually used the medallions this way. I don't know if I need to waste a candle now, or if I can just keep the candle for later, and by the time when I come back, will the haunting be gone? Alright, so I need to use the candle? Okay. Oh yeah, it did get rid of some, like the bloody footprints are gone. Oh, that did it. Can I take it back? Can I take you back? I guess not. But I like that my shoes teleported back to where they belong. How do you pick it back up? I guess it's just gone now. Oh well. The haunted shoes have been defeated. And I did save, and we're good. Okay. Wait, what key? I need a key? I thought I used the key. Oh well. Yes, I know I have the doll. I don't want to put the doll in the box. I'm gonna have to disagree about DMC3 being better than DMC5, honestly. For a few reasons. I need to finish my video on DMC5 to really talk about why I think it's so good, but ultimately it comes down to the fact that at least in the West, DMC3 was almost unplayable. The normal mode of that game was hard mode for Western audiences, so I never even finished the game. I couldn't get through it. It was ridiculous. I got stuck on Nevin, I think. So when your game is that unplayable, you have a problem. I don't know why they did that. Like, what was the point? Let's torture people in the United States because we think it's fun, I guess? I don't know. Alright, well. We will go get the stuff we need up here, and then we'll come back and we can get the key. Just gonna run for it. Damn it. Hate those guys. People complained about the previous games being so easy. Well, those people can suck it. There's difficulty choices. You can change the difficulty. They didn't have to make it impossible on purpose. Ugh. The bane of my childhood. That's the only Devil May Cry game I've never finished. I love that series, and I never finished that one. I need to go back and do it, but it's hard. It's so frustrating. Like, it's hard to the point of just being not fun, you know? Oops. The music change here is lovely. Alright. What is that? Is that a piece of clothing? So sad. Alright, I guess we go back down. I mean, to each their own, but I very much disagree with those opinions on DMC5. It's a very well-written game. There is a lot of subtlety going on in it that the series needed to go back to. DMC4 was a big part of my childhood, and I really liked it, but it was missing some things that DMC5 rediscovered and did very well. So far, it's my best game of this year, which is pretty steep. Like, Resident Evil 2 is not quite up there just because the story isn't as well-fashioned as I think it could have been, but as an experience, it's such a good game. It's definitely on my top 10 list for sure. Hate you guys. Oh, shit. Well, at least he knocked me in the right direction. Alright, we'll go in the hole again and get the key, because I'm an idiot. Where's Eileen? Eileen is in the, she's waiting for us in a hallway. She's fine. We'll be back with her. She couldn't climb down the ladder. Because she's weak. I can climb down ladders in high heels with terrible injuries, one-handed. Why can't she? Alright. I need the key. And we'll actually put away this. I think we don't need it anymore. Put those away. Yeah, I should give her that. I guess we'll check for more hauntings. Ah, well, I really loved V because he's a poetry nerd, and I was sitting there like, oh, I can't believe it. He's quoting freaking all this stuff that I love. That was a really lovely touch. Wrong room. What am I doing? I need to go to this room. I should also heal while I have the chance. And I guess I'll grab one more healing item. Oh, you're right. They are all right handprints, aren't they? I guess I should check the thing while I'm here. How would I want them to handle a new Silent Hill game? Honestly, something like Silent Hill 2. A contained, unique story that is divorced from all the other stuff that the series has dealt with before. I think it'd be really neat to do something like Alice in Wonderland style with a kid. Because we've had a couple of different stories with children going to Silent Hill, and I'd love to see what it looked like from their perspective. But, of course, having to have monsters and stuff, and then you'd have to explain why does the kid see monsters, what's going on with the story, and go into it from there. I think you could do something neat with that. There's a lot of, like, the concept is so open to interpretation. There's so many kinds of stories you could tell. And Silent Hill 2 is one of the most famous and one of the best for a reason. Is the game taking place in Silent Hill or a separate world created by Walter? It is in Walter's world, his mind, basically. It's in his head. But it's based on places in and around Silent Hill. So we're close by. And Ashfield is like the town over. Alright, we've been up there. We need to go get Eileen. Oh, hi! I don't remember how to get Eileen down here. Item? Oh, lovely. Hi. Hi, girl. Did I do everything down there? Okay. Do I need to use the commuter ticket upstairs? Well, I wanted to look at it, but okay, fine. I guess we'll just go... Yeah, I guess we need to go up and... Okay, I think I know what we need to do. lovely. Alright, let's see what we do up here. Where am I now? Can I go in here? No.
This looks like the station closest to our apartment.
Why not? That looks like the thing! What do I do? I thought it said something about this is the one that's for... Okay, there it goes. Alright, now let's try it across the street. Okay. Now I think we need to go down. Bad dog. Bad. Come on, Eileen. Who would you cast in a movie adaptation of this game? Okay, listen. Listen. We've already got it, and it would be amazing. The Hannibal Lecter TV show, the guy that plays Will Graham, Henry. Spot on Henry. All perfect. And the character is incredibly similar. Like, a withdrawn social recluse who ends up trapped in this situation with a serial killer. It's very similar. You could probably even have what's-his-face be the... come on, Eileen, run. Play Walter. He doesn't exactly have the look, but he plays a serial killer really well. I need to give... There we go. Oh, you're fine, Handsome Wretch. I'm fine. Like, I'm out of it. I don't remember what I'm doing. If you have a device, feel free to tell me. I only really care if I'm, like, trying to experience the game for the first time and figure things out myself, but y'all know when that is. I talk about it. Where are these things? Come on, girl. Fuck. Girl, no! Okay, worked out. No, don't walk back! You always thought he kind of looked like Dimitri Martin. I could see it. But definitely the creepy aspect works best with the guy from Hannibal. That would be perfect. Alright, I think we go... Is this the entrance to the train down here? No, it's gonna be at the other end, I think. Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen is in it. He plays Hannibal. The guy that plays Will Graham is the one that I would definitely cast as Henry. Come on, Eileen. Yeah, Eileen does not have a lot of self-preservation skills. Come on, girl. Are you coming, Eileen? It kind of reminds me of, Vossler from Final Fantasy XII. He's a party member temporarily, and in that game, he just wants to fight everything. Okay, wait, where do I get the handle? Eileen, did you beat him up by yourself? I'm so proud. I thought I got everything I needed. I thought the commuter ticket, I guess that just gets the door open. So where do I find a handle? I thought I picked up everything at the crime scene. I guess we're gonna go check it out. Come on, Eileen. Oh, there's a ghost there. Eileen! Which way was the... I guess it was this way. Back the way we came. Yay! What you get by finding the toy box? What you... Damn it. Going back, Eileen. We're going back! It's too bad you can't just leave someone... leave her somewhere to sit. I know that would, you know, be besides the point of the game. But it's so much more convenient to just, okay, this level, I'm gonna go here. You stay right here. Favorite bands? Placebo is definitely my favorite band of all time. I've loved them since, like, high school. I once had a chance to buy the whole discography of theirs for like $50 and I didn't have the money. I was so mad. Man, this hallway is creepy. The way that they do this here. I love it. Let's see, do I need to go back to the ladder? I guess so.
I used to live in North Ashfield. I used the subway all the time when I was younger. Wait!
I love the little bits where she talks. It's interesting. Alright, I guess she's gonna chill down there, so we need to do the box thing, which I vaguely remember something about. How do we... I think it's... Where is it? This way? I vaguely remember a Easter egg where you call a phone number in that game. But it's been a long time since I played Shattered Memories. I don't own it anymore, unfortunately. Here we go. Okay. So, something to do with this machine, right? Oh, geez. I do not remember this puzzle at all. I don't think I have any items. Like, I don't have any coins other than the street coins, right? Hello, soundboard guy. Welcome. I need the sink? But with what? Where's the closest hole? Oh. I should have realized. That must be the... maybe the toy he was talking about. There we go. Alright, now we'll go clean the coin. I guess the closest one would be to go back down and over. What is Henry surviving on? He mentions in the game that he no longer feels hungry. But before that, I imagine he was like, oops, he was like ordering in dinner all the time. Because he didn't seem to have anything. Kind of part of my reasoning for thinking that he was very depressed. That he just kind of lived off, you know, ordering in things. And he never left his house, so that would make sense. Alright, come on, Eileen. Eileen. I think this is the way we go. Yes, the hikikomori, I think it kind of ties into it. I don't think it's a direct, like, we meant this to be a direct comparison kind of thing. But they did say they wanted Team Silent wanted this game to be more Japanese. So I think the idea of someone who's so afraid of society or so unable to function in society that he locks himself up, like, that's definitely an issue that exists in Japanese culture. So I could see that. They haven't outright said that's what it is, but I think I could see some shades of influence there. Alright, Eileen, I'll be right back. I wonder, she says she can't see the holes and that Henry just disappears. So is it like those memes where the guy just fades out, like, and it vanishes? That'd be hilarious. Is the main boss of this game a giant foreskin? No. There's no foreskin symbolism in this game. It's not there. Alright, I need to wash the thing. Yeah. And check for hauntings, I suppose. Doesn't look like we have any. My shoes are behaving again. There's a red paper stuck in here. A few days after Walter killed himself in his cell, several residents witnessed a long-haired man with a coat here. Through his window, Richard Braintree in 207 saw the man moving something heavy and doing something in room 302. Even Sunderland, the superintendent, saw the man with the coat hanging around room 302 and confirmed there were signs of someone having been in there. What was I thinking? I was gonna check the door. Still nothing. Come on. Today is July 13th, you're right. Awesome. Alrighty. We will save. Have I finished Silent Hill 4 before? Yes, I have. I have finished it quite a few times. We missed the one where Walter stands there? I thought it could happen at any time. I'm pretty sure it can still happen. At least I thought so. It's been a long time, again, since I played this. Probably since college. Which is 3 years now? Oh, jeez. God. I wonder. We'll have to look up the hauntings and see how they happen. Interesting. 'Cause I thought Walter could show up at any time. Maybe it only happens in the first half. I know that at the second half you can start to see yourself. That's one of my favorite ones. So creepy. Yeah, no, I don't know that it's a haunting. I think Walter just shows up to say hey. Like, hey, how you doing? Alright, now we need to go this way. Welcome, Dark Magician. It's not gonna end for a little while. We have some time. I may take a break in a second to get some coffee. Girl, are you coming? Come on, girl. Oh yeah, the head in the hospital is delightful. It's such a perfect, like, representation of his guilt. You know, like, he's not guilty of anything. This is a surreal and strange situation. But still, you would probably feel very guilty for peering into your neighbor's bedroom. And so it takes the form of her giant head staring at you to represent Henry feeling guilty about watching her. Any Silent Hill character you relate to? Definitely Henry, for sure. I always loved him. He's such a kind character. Ugh. Hey, Inu Yun Yun. Alright. Let's see. We need to use the coin, and then we should be able to go back down, I think. Murder key. Ah. Alright, so now we go back down and back up to where Cynthia died, and we use the key on the door. Oh, there you are, Eileen. Alright, you coming, Eileen? I gotta beat up this old lady. Just hang on for a second. Oh, there's two ghosts. Come on, Eileen. Eileen! This is a bad situation. Come on, Eileen! Are you following me? Yes. All right, let's go. He slides down the stairs. Is Cynthia still here? There we go. It's interesting. It just occurred to me. Henry holds his head when ghosts are nearby, like it's giving him a headache. In Silent Hill 3, Heather talks about how much her head hurts around, like, when the god is feeling powerful or when the otherworld change is happening. And in Silent Hill 1, it happens at one point with Harry that he has a headache during the transition in the hospital to the other world. And it's just interesting that that's a third example of something related to the other world causing a physical headache. It's a little different, I think, in Henry's case, but interesting still. Doesn't ever seem to happen to James. He does cover his face, but it happens when he's trying to remember his wife, and before he actually remembers the truth, when he's lying, he covers his head. And I think it relates to the tick in the bathroom where he covered his head in the mirror. But he doesn't seem to have any physical pain associated. And you're right, Henry does, when he dies at the end of the bad ending, he grabs his head. Come on, Eileen. Eileen? Eileen? Oh, okay. I was worried for a second you didn't follow me. Yeah, James's Otherworld is pretty pleasant because it's really just very sad. It's very dark and lonely, which reflects on his situation, whereas Heather's and Harry's are like war. They're warpaths. Bad stuff's happening. You know, the world's really trying to get you. Hello, Ifwib. Welcome. And if anyone has a name or anything they'd prefer me to call them, please let me know. I'm just going by usernames. Gosh, this is so sad. Can you look at anything? No? Doesn't look like we can. And again, Eileen doesn't follow us in here. There's a focus on the personal relationship with Henry and any of the victims. And Eileen's usually not around. Yeah, he does mention the save point reaches in his head, and so does Heather. Of course, Henry and Harry have different kinds of save points, so they don't have that aspect of them. But... interesting. I should do something about that. Come on, monsters. Ah. I'm gonna protect my girl. Or get hit in the head. Ha. I know the golf clubs break, but does, like, the axe or anything, do they break? God, I hope not. Eileen, move faster away from the wall, men. Seriously? I hope I'm not hitting her. If so, Eileen, move! Come here. Come here, monsters. Alright. We did it! Yeah, sometimes when the guys on the stairwell hit you, you really fly. It's kind of hilarious. Alright. Come on, into the train we go. Eileen? Eileen? Are you with me? Yes, alright. Run, girl, run! Oh, it moved about 1 car length. Useful. Oh, it does open up a path. I wondered. I was like, we're not actually gonna ride the train anywhere, are we? I don't remember that. Oh, shit. I gotta go back. That was a sword. It'd be very good to pin. Oh. God. Cutscenes like this are perfect. Oh, it's my boy! They're so voyeuristic. Oh, it's my boy. Hi. Oh, is that the door we came from? I need to go back that way. Come on, Eileen, this way. Eileen, Eileen, did you come? Eileen. I didn't realize he appeared behind you. God, what a lovely scene. Alright, I wonder if he's probably still gonna be in here, right? Yep. Run, girl, run! I love how the end of his jacket is just slightly tinged blood. She's right here! She's right behind me! Eileen! Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Yeah, his voice is really great. And goes a long way towards making him a fun villain. Because he sounds fantastic. Whew! So if that guy didn't save the umbilical cord, Henry couldn't stop Walter. Yeah, probably. More than likely. Maybe there would have been other ways, but... Will you ever do a Silent Hill symbolism on this area? Yes. If you ever want to ask yourself, will I? The answer is probably yes. Because eventually, we'll get around to talking about everything if I keep doing this forever, which at this point, people like it, so why not? And there is usually very interesting symbolism in everything. Hey, that might be the wing of the moth. I was talking earlier about how there is a giant moth creature in this area that you can't actually see from any angle of the game. The Silent Hill wiki has an image of it that shows you very clearly what it is. But that looks like its wing. You can see it through the hole for just an instant. What do you think is the best bit of foreshadowing or symbolism in a Silent Hill game? That's tough. Because all the games have their own strengths and interesting things. I don't know. I'm very fond lately. I've been researching the first Silent Hill game for the book that I wrote and come to the realization that they do a very good job of showing just how kind Harry is in really subtle ways. Like, there are scenes with multiple evil characters where he never once draws a weapon, ever. Like, even when he knows Dahlia is evil, I mean, when Kaufman draws a gun on him, he never draws a weapon on a human being, ever. And it's just very, very slight detail that shows you how good Harry is. When will we get Goat Man? Is that a reference to BuzzFeed Unsolved, possibly? And Goat Man's Bridge. God, what a good show. I love that show. Take that. Where's my candle? Am I out of candles? No! I thought I had one more candle. Oh no. And it's right next to my bed, too. Yes, that's Shane's Bridge now, you're right! What a great show. If you've never watched BuzzFeed's Unsolved, you should watch it. It's on YouTube for free. And they do murder mysteries, they do ghosts and demons, and it's just so much fun. It's delightful. It's a great way to watch something that's creepy, but won't, like, actually creep you out because they're so lighthearted about it. It's a really good balance. So, like, when I want to enjoy some horror stuff, but I want to be able to sleep at night, that's what I watch. They have really great chemistry, you're right. I love them. There was a different guy before Shane, and it wasn't quite as good. Like, he just didn't have the presence. But, it's a great show. I wonder if the behavior of the other people in the apartments changes at all at night. Yeah, it does look like they're less active now. Actually, it looks like they're... Well, no, there's one guy there. And there's a guy. Yeah, they are just very sedated compared to earlier. Can we examine anything? Nope. I really think that's it. We just stop examining once everything gets haunted, which is interesting. It's kind of like he becomes detached from his home. Once it becomes haunted, it's no longer his. He stops talking about how all these items belong to him. Oh, and we hear static for the first time. That's because that haunting in the other room, of course. Well, we'll at least be able to use the Saint's Medallion to weaken it. I'll have to look that channel up. Yeah, if your apartment's trying to kill you, I don't know if I would be attached to it, true. Yeah, it really looks like nothing else is going to be said in these areas. I was kind of hoping there'd be more, but it's interesting that they do cut it off completely. He just becomes completely detached from his home. Understandably. I need another health item. Maybe I should just put the gun away, honestly. I'll save it for a boss later. Which will basically just be Walter. Okay. Go away, ghost boy! looks like he's looking around. Interesting. Get out of the menu. How do I get out of the menu? I guess that did it. That's not what I wanted. What do you do? Don't think I can do anything else with the phone. There we go. The red diary said under my bed. Oh, I guess that's from earlier. So that hasn't changed either. It's my scrapbook. Okay. I guess we'll move forward. See what time we're at. 2 hours? Pretty good. How is it possible Henry can save game in his room? Well, it's because it's not the same type of save as it is in 2 and 3. It's more similar to the first game, where in the first game, you saved by writing down your progress, which was actually taken from a book, I believe. It had a similar theme. What he says is something to the effect of, maybe someone could use this one day. Apparently a book said something very similar. I can't remember which book it was. So yeah, Henry is more like Harry, where he's writing down what's happening. Which kind of supports the idea that, like, in Silent Hill 2 and 3, it feels more like the town is involved and is testing the people, and so it's keeping them alive, even when they might fail. Whereas in these games, the town isn't as directly involved, and it's the people that are, you know, trying to document what's happening. What would you consider the biggest influences on Silent Hill The Room? I'd have to think about that. Definitely a lot of just general Japanese folklore influence. Like, ghost stories are huge in Japan. Like, it's a really big thing. And the fact that there's such a focus on ghosts is definitely because those ghost stories are a big part of their culture. Whereas before this, really, ghosts didn't even exist in Silent Hill, not as a tangible enemy. And they're a big focus on this game. There's a book, I can't remember the name. There's a book of Japanese folk tales that's been collected by historians and researchers, and Silent Hill named it as a huge influence. And some of those stories are sort of taken, not like adapted, but definitely they influence the stories of these games. I haven't read it yet, but I need to. We're going to take a quick, like, 5-minute break. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee and be right back, and we will continue forward into Walter's mind. Hey! Woo! There goes my lamp! There we go. It's okay. I really am having trouble remembering this game. Alright. Here we go. Is this again? Much better. And forgive me, I have the world's loudest snack. But they're all I have. I need to go grocery shopping. And I'm starving. Okay. Alright, so that's the coffin. And a bunch of bugs. Let's see. I know Eileen can read some things. I wonder where there are. I think there's a bunch in this level, but I'm trying to remember where. Potion or something. Or is that a candle? Just drink. Okay. I need candles! Excuse you, rude. No, get the one on the floor first. Idiot. Get the one in front of you! There we go. I think they're dead. Okay. I remember this level pretty well. We have to use the wells and a torch. It was a creepy sound. We gotta find pieces of a body. I remember that. Oops. Here we go. Am I going the right way? Yes. A little easy to get turned around in this part. Oh, here's some writing. Alright. Let's see what they say.
I can read this writing. It looks like some kind of a diary. Here goes. October 15th. Bob is gone. Nobody will tell me what happened. I bet... I can't read any more than that.
Oh. So, that was interesting. I didn't know Henry had an idol. I guess I've never sat around. So I guess when she's injured more, she can actually read more of the messages. Which we don't want that, but, you know. It'd be interesting to read the whole message. I think, he's over here somewhere. A, idle, as in when you're just standing around, IDLE, position. He kind of lifted his arm up. It was interesting. Something's here, but nothing's here. I feel something from the well. Something's missing. Ah! It has begun. Jasper. Though my body be destroyed, I will not let you pass here. To prepare for the receiver of wisdom, I cut my body into 5 pieces and hid them in the darkness. When my body is once again whole, the path to below will be open. If you are the receiver of wisdom, you will understand my words. The ritual has begun. It's interesting. The guy that died here is one of the members of the cult, someone that I think trained Walter to do the cult. And I think this point, the fact that he's not talking as Walter, he's talking as the person that died, it almost feels like even though Walter did kind of turn on him and turned him into part of the ritual, that he does want the ritual to succeed, so even in death, he's assisting Walter to do it. Thanks for joining us, Emmett. Have a good one. Let's see, what does this say? Does it say anything? The outside is filled with dangerous things. If someone goes outside without an adult permission, the master is sad. Wow, I'd never read that. Creepy. Okay, I don't think I want to go this way yet. I need a torch, I think. If I remember right. We're gonna go in the hole. You're right, it is in the graveyard. It's in that corner. Alright. Oh, lovely! Gross. I feel like I need to save it. I wonder if I have another Saint's medallion. I don't. Why not? There we go. Ooh, red note. Yes, the ending does change if you let your room become too haunted. A big part, it's partially what happens to Eileen and partially the room. My theory is that Walter never died at the prison. It may have been someone else who committed suicide. Either that or the person the police arrested was not the real Walter Sullivan. I'm in no position to investigate what really happened at the prison, but in any case, Walter didn't die at the prison. The man with the coat that showed up here was the real Walter. 7 years ago, he did something in that apartment. I'm certain there's a link between that and the bizarre things that have been happening here. Just a little bit more, and I'll have this whole thing figured out. I may even find that the real Walter is somewhere nearby. Yeah, I think, because if you... The article in the second game that says, you know, Walter Sullivan was arrested and died in the prison. There's a line where he says, I did it, but it wasn't me. I think Walter was controlling him, using him as like a scapegoat, and that the real Walter was somewhere else and died in here rather than anywhere else. Alright, so we'll check this door, and then we'll save, and then we'll go back. Oh, it's 8 a.m. Sunday morning where you are? Wow. Thanks for joining us. I can't imagine Silent Hill for breakfast. Well, Walter isn't a real person anymore. He's kind of become a consciousness. Like how Silent Hill is a place that seems to almost make decisions and do things. Walter now inhabits this place he's created in his mind, and things in that place, for the most part, but not entirely, do what he wants. And the longer that Eileen is there, and the more damage she takes, the more he controls her. Henry hasn't been attacked yet, so it doesn't seem to be as influencing him as much, but in the bad ending, it does eventually take him over. Alright, where are you, girl? We gotta go back to the left. Oh, another note.
Here goes.
Okay, she needed to get in front of the rock.
I went to Ashfield again. It was my 4th time. Just like last time, my mother... something... The city is scary, and the apartment where my mother is has... I can't read any more than that.
I never realized before now that you can actually read more when she's injured more.
Here goes. October 18th.
He needs
I
to
have
wait
to
his
stay in the
turn.
round cell even if I read well tomorrow. If I do it, God will be happy. So I will do it. He comes into the round cell a lot to visit, but it's okay, I guess.
Henry has some interesting idle animations I'd never noticed. What are you cleaning off your shoe, buddy? What did you step in? Oh, that's creepy. I've actually played purposefully to get the bad ending, but I don't know, it's been a long time since I did it, so I guess I forgot about the messages. Or since I hadn't, read them when it was good ending, I didn't realize that she read them differently. I don't know. Honestly, I tend to prefer the bad ending. I think thematically it's more interesting to see the tragedy unfold. Thanks for joining us, Zephyr. Have a good one. Alright, where is this thing? Here we go. Oh, there's also something on the ground? Oh, no. Okay, now we gotta get the I should have put some more stuff away while I was there, because we're not gonna have enough room for the parts, I don't think. Unless I can put them on the doll one piece at a time. Uh-oh. I heard the gate open again. We have a friend with us. Oh god, run. Eileen. Eileen? Ah, run, Eileen! Run faster, Eileen! Handsome wretch. Walter is also an adult. We don't want that adult! Oh man, the thing already ran out. That's okay. I need to go... Eileen, do not turn around and face him! Eileen! Oh yeah, he is definitely worse later on. Is she with me? Yes, okay. Alright, let's see if I can put the head on the doll. Or else I might have to go back and put some items away. Awesome, okay. How's my health? Oh well, I won't worry about it right now. Is there any other place you can light it, or do I have to keep going back up? Also, I think there might be some kind of oil or something we can dip it in. Make it burn faster or more. Is it over here? No. Sorry, Eileen. I don't mean to wear you out so much. Oh, I gotta go to the laundry room. Okay, well then I will go and then I will dump some things. Welcome, Kenya. What's happened so far? I don't know how familiar you are with this story, but, we have had a lot of people die tragically, and now Henry and Eileen and I, sure, are trying to escape Walter. We are probably a little over halfway through. Please, no hauntings. No more hauntings, please. I am all out of items for hauntings. Awesome. Can you hit enemies with the torch? I think so? I don't quite remember. It has clearly been a while. Yes, we still have to go to the water prison. See, forest, water prison, building, apartment, and final boss. And I think that's it. I guess I'll hang on to that. That would be too easy, handsome rat. You can't use Jasper to light the torch. Also, that's a little insulting. I don't think he'd appreciate it. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, where are you, Eileen? Think this is the way we need to go? No. We need to turn around. I think it's this door. No. It's the door over to the left. Eileen needs Gatorade or something. I was just thinking, she has got to be exhausted. Poor thing. Though you wonder, like, Silent Hill affects how hungry you are, and it affects how much, like, sleep and different things you need. I wonder how it affects. Because usually our injuries in Silent Hill, they only heal when you use an item or when you go to a specific place. So I wonder how that like, what goes on with Eileen then. Maybe because they're cursed wounds, they don't heal the same way? I don't know. He followed us in here. Run, Eileen! Faster! Eileen. You're right. Walters needs a Snickers. You're not the same, Walter, when you're hungry. Ah, he's in here! Girl, run. Girl! Girl! Alright. Where are the other wells? I think there's one in the east section. Don't think there's one in this area. God. Akatsuki! I know you're right, but you shouldn't say it. Don't say it that way. Come on, Eileen. We only have so much time. Maybe I should have found the wells before I went and lit it again. Oh well. What are your thoughts on the Walter that chases you? Since he needs Henry to finish the ritual, why do you think he chases? So, I love that that tree has bandages on it. He's not... He needs Henry to finish the ritual, but at this point, Henry is actively keeping him from finishing the ritual because he's keeping him from finishing off Eileen. So, he has a chainsaw! So it's not so much that he is trying to kill Henry here. He's trying to stop Henry from protecting Eileen. Who is behind me? Eileen? Did I leave her somewhere? See you later, Joe. Eileen, gotta hurry up. We got a crazy murderer on our tail. Come on, girl, run. He's here. He has a chainsaw. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think there's a well here somewhere. Maybe it's in the next part. Oh, there it is. Yay! Oh, and I can even relight my torch. Awesome.
Here goes. October 14th. I did a good job reading today. I was so happy. But the 21 sacraments for the descent of the Holy Mother was hard. Could this be Silent Hill Woods?
I like how the fire was in the rock.
Here goes. October 16th. Some important people came today. One of them, it's cut off. I can't read it.
Dahlia! She's the one that put the whole idea in his head. Oop, health item.
Here goes. October 17th. The important lady told me my mother was asleep in Ashfield. I have a mother too. I'm so happy. I want to see my mother. Where is Ashfield anyway?
Yep, Dahlia's the whole reason this happens. Fucking Dahlia. Alright, light my torch one more time. Yeah, those messages are super sad. Is that not something? Sure. Ooh, message.
Here goes. October 13th. I finally got outside. John is still stuck in that round cell. I hope I read well tomorrow.
If you think about it, read well. He talks about how he has to read the 21 sacraments and how it was hard to read. And if he doesn't read well, he'll go in the cell. The whole idea isn't they aren't teaching them how to read. The whole idea is they're already brainwashing him into doing this ritual. Especially because Dahlia came and said, oh yeah, your mom, she's in Ashfield. And you're gonna use this to get her back. Mm-hmm. Alright. So we tried that one, and we did that one. So let's go. We'll go this way. I think we haven't been this way. No, we have. We need to go to the other one. I also love your name, Succubus. It's very delightful. Oh, Jesus, these guys. Well. Eileen, run! Okay, that's silly. I can't believe I hit it. Girl. Good job, girl. You're kicking that thing's butt. Mostly. Probably should unequip your weapon, though. How do I... Oh, there we go. Come on. Probably just safest to keep you from the fighting. Alright. I don't know if there's another well up here, but we may as well check. That looks like one. Nope. Not a well. There is an item. I think we're about to run out of frickin' space. Yep, well. We will check if there's a well up here. And then maybe we'll have to come back. Did I leave Eileen again? Eileen! Eileen! Holy crap, where's Eileen? There she is. Eileen, come on! Oh, and there's an item too, I think. Let's see if there's a well up here. And we may have to come up here again. Check out this message, Eileen. What's it say? Come on, check it out. Eileen, read it. On my torch. Man.
Are you Walter Sullivan?
That's what everybody calls me, but I don't really have a name or a home either.
Well, what about a mom or dad?
Yeah, but I never met them. They left South Ashfield Heights right after I was born. But soon I'll get to see my mom.
Do you know where she is now?
Yeah, of course. Right where I was born. Lots of people tried to stop me, but it's fine now. It says in the scriptures that I'll be with her. I gotta hurry. Mom's waiting.
Oh, Lord. Everybody talking about RuneScape in the chat, and I'm having memories. I wonder if the original RuneScape is still available to play. I know at one point it was. I know, and they've updated it since then, but for a long time they kept the OG RuneScape up there to play. Wouldn't you be a creepy child, too, if you were raised by a weird cult? I mean, he's even got the weird bowl cut going on. Poor kid. Yeah, I wish I remembered my old info for RuneScape. I should see if I can log in. I might know what email I used. Maybe. Don't remember when I'm gonna need that. Put that away. I think we're gonna need that at some point. Are a few photos missing from the walls? Let's see, there was 4 there. I don't think so. I think they're still here. We just can't examine them anymore. Let's check the door. Oh! What's haunted? It's not the shoes. It's acting as if something's haunted, but there's nothing outside. Unless... Is it in here? I think there's 2 door hauntings. I think the peephole bleeds and Henry can show up at your door all fucked up looking. Maybe it's the kitchen. Oh, it could be the it's the fridge. Oh, lovely. Can't do anything about it. Totally out of items. Yeah, I've had that haunting in my house before. Yep. All right. Your cat's haunting her food bowl. Pippin does that. She's a little brat. I feed her before streams, and then in the middle of the stream, she'll sit there like, come on. Oh, that's true. You can use holy candles on Eileen in the final fight. I'd forgotten about that. I could use some more holy candles, game. Alright, we're gonna leave the pickaxe because it's slow. Come on, Eileen. Will you come now? Come on, Eileen. Run. Eileen. Yes, alright. We're just gonna run, girl. Come on, run! It does have a cool name, but I'm probably not gonna use it. Alright. I think we need to go this way. Yep. I think that's where the other ones are. Actually, before we do that, we need to give this dude his arms. Oh, there's an item there, too. Or no, it's not. There we go. Or legs, whatever. Alright, let's go find the last pieces of him. Alright. I think there should be a well in here or in the next area. Maybe the next area. What's that? Creepy.
I'm pretty sure that somewhere in these woods is an orphanage called...
Yeah, we found that orphanage. It was burned down, remember? Hi, Jasper. All right. Girl, run! I can't really do nothing. He's on fire! My weapon is already fire! Can I? Seriously, I just want to knock you down and attach you to the floor. Oh, he fights with a candlestick. How come he gets back up so fucking fast? Yeah, this noise is really weird. Why don't I get to use that? How do I use the thing? I keep going to hit him and he just gets right up. Oh, jeez. Where is he? Still okay? God, whatever. That's ridiculous. I knocked him down plenty. Why couldn't I stab him? And now I gotta redo my torch. We still have 2 items we gotta get, and we need to find where those last wells are. I don't think you can just use it as a weapon, can you? Because you have to actually... Oh, Jesus! Look at my girl! When did that happen? When did she get so injured? Oh, God. We may not have a choice in what ending we get. Apparently, I haven't been doing great. Oh, well.
October 1. He told me to write whatever. Nobody will see it anyhow. I like to write. Teacher told me how.
How did she suddenly get... Like, when did that happen? She was okay 2 minutes ago. Can you use holy candles on her? Well, if not, I can maybe jump back a save or something. I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna keep trying to find the wells. Jasper did it? Wow. All that time I tried to get him and it just hurt her and didn't help us at all. Okay. We may start that over, but before I actually jump back... I guess none of the wells are gonna be back here, are they? Where is she? Is she with me? No. Come on, girl. I wish I could remember where the last 2 wells are. Oh! I'd never seen this. Are you coming, girly? Seriously? Come on, Eileen, come on. Girl, come on. This way. Alright. We will have to find some holy candles and help her out later. Alright, where are these last 2 wells? Oh, fuck this guy. Is there a well here? No. Seriously? Hate this guy. I was trying to pin him down with the sword, and that's what got us to this situation, because he hurt her so bad. I hit him a ton of times, and he never stayed down. There's a well. Okay, now we gotta go back and... Where are we? Okay, right there by the door. Let's go back and I think we'll save. Oh, in a new file probably, in case I want to jump back and play it differently. I'll see if I can't heal her with an item before I start the save. I hate you. Hey, bitch, come back. Alright, let's go. Yeah, apparently there's a way to heal Eileen. Do you plan on beating the game this stream? Probably not. It's a lot longer than I remember. Like, I don't know, the second and the third Silent Hill, I can beat in like 3 hours. This game is a lot longer. I feel like it'll be at least one more stream. Hey, Surfin, welcome. And everybody else jumping in. I'm a little half asleep, so I haven't greeted everybody today. Alright. Still nothing outside. Boring. Don't think I have any more health items in here, but let me check. Hello, Ubamerman. Yeah, I don't think we have any health items. No, we haven't seen the head out the apartment window. I think that's a random one. You have to stand around for a little bit and it'll appear. Alright, so where was there... There was one in the graveyard, and I think there was also a health item maybe we missed. Or not the graveyard, the beach. Go this way. How could you forget cute pyramid head? Apparently, good news. YouTube is finally gonna roll out a channel membership system, closer to, like, what Patreon has. Instead of being like, you can be a channel member for $5 a month. They're gonna have where you can actually specify certain tiers and certain rewards for tiers, which is gonna be really useful, so people don't have to pay $5 just to get, like, one emoji. I don't know when they're rolling it out, but it'll be good. I need to update my stuff. Alright, let's run, girl. Do not turn towards the ghost. Oh, the disheveled farmer guy? He's not actually a cult member. I'm pretty sure he's the gardener that died. Come on, Eileen, where are you? Did you follow me? No, you were behind the ghost. Damn it! Eileen! Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the gardener, and that's why he's got, like, the overalls on. Okay. Across the way. The cult guy is the very first ghost we see in the opening of the game. I believe so. Thank you, Matt. I'm glad you like my work. I really enjoy doing it. And I'm glad people like it. Alright, we set the second room this way. Yeah, I always liked the fact that they specifically said one of the characters' last names was Garland. I mean, I know they don't really go into detail about it. Frickin'... Where are we? We need one room more. I feel like it's easy to interpret that as meaning that possibly Lisa was part of that family. Come on, Eileen! Eileen! Alright, here we go. Alright, we need one more! I don't think there was any more wells that way. I don't think. I could be wrong. That's the only area we haven't explored, so I guess we'll keep going. You studied archaeology in college. Interesting. I didn't know she did that. Clearly, she says a lot more stuff than I remember. Ooh, there's a torch. Alright. Let's see. A couple more areas over. Maybe we'll find... Yeah, I don't think there's a well here. Health item! Yay. Come on, girl. Oh, come on, Eileen! Frickin'! Why didn't you run past the ghost? Jasper is quickly becoming my least favorite ghost. Come on, girl, run this way, run this way.
Where's Mommy?
Oh, God. Yeah, doesn't DeSalvo's ghost have this weird, like, rolling attack? I remember that, but he doesn't show up too much, if I remember correctly. I'm actually not sure what ghost shows up the most. Who's the ghost with the most? Where's the other well? Yes, that's it. Love this camera angle. Here we go. Alright, where's Eileen? Did I accidentally leave her behind? Alright. Alright, what's this say? Actually kind of looks like Japanese writing.
Here goes. October 5th. I got hit again. I didn't do anything wrong. I wish he was dead.
She sounds better, and she looks a little better. I wonder why.
Here goes. October 4th. My cheek hurts. I hate him. Here goes. October 6th. Tomorrow is book study in the chapel. If I can't read well, I'll wind up like John. I'm really scared.
So Jasper's story is that he actually saw two of the victims before the story. Two of his friends were killed by Walter, and he saw it sort of happen and became obsessed with Walter and is just kind of loses it a little bit. And that's why he actually he kind of wants to be part of the whole thing. It's a little sad. All right, so do I go ahead and hit square and use the candle on her to help her out, or should I just hang on to it? Or I guess I'll keep going back to where the doll is. Though if I can use it in the stairwell, that might be the safest place to stand there and use it. And yeah, we should probably get away from this level anyway, because Jasper's kicking my butt a little bit. Come on, girl. Okay. It makes me so sad, though. She's gonna be all creepy for the rest of the game. Oh well. At least she'll get to read more of the notes. Alright, come on, Eileen. Come on, move. Move. Come on, Eileen. Eileen, this way. Eileen! Is there a note here? Have we read this note? Hey, welcome back, Joe. Oh boy. Run! Seriously with this guy! What's that? What's that? Medallion? Come on, Eileen! Hey, Zayon, welcome! Alright. We're almost there. I should use a health item. She does look a lot better. I wonder if she heals when we do. Huh. Run! Interesting, I didn't know that. Clearly, I did not notice quite a bit when I first played this game. Which I was like, it's been a while. I don't know. At least a couple years. Alright. Yes, the doll represents one of the victims who is actually a member of the cult. I can't remember his name, but that is what he represents. Ah, there's a secret room underneath. Can't talk to anything? Can't read anything? Here we go. Some kind of Bible. The Descent of the Holy Mother, the 21 Sacraments. The first sign, and God said, at the time of fullness, cleanse the world with my rage. Gather forth the white oil, the black cup, and the blood of the 10 sinners. Prepare for the ritual of the Holy Assumption. The second sign, and God said, offered the blood of the 10 sinners and the white oil. Be then released from the bonds of the flesh, and gain the power of heaven. From the darkness and void bring forth gloom, and gird thyself with despair for the giver of wisdom. The third sign, and God said, return to the source through sin's temptation, under the watchful eye of the demon, wander alone in the formless chaos. Only then will the 4 atonements be in alignment. The last sign, and God said, separate from the flesh too, she who is the mother reborn, and he who is the receiver of wisdom. If this be done, by the mystery of the 21 sacraments, the mother shall be reborn, and the nation of sin shall be redeemed. Interesting looking image there. Alright, now we gotta use that thing we found in the graveyard. Is the god of sin the demiurge? Or is the god of Silent Hill the demiurge? Maybe. I'd have to look into it more. It's been a while since I've read about the Gnostics. Yes, this is the third sign. And look at all the blood. Oh, we can't see the wing of the moth anymore. I wonder if it only appears in certain parts. This area does get darker and darker and darker every time. Possibly, Joe. Possibly that could be part of it. Part of the end times. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna equip this. Head over here. See if this can heal this thing a little bit. It looks weird. Is it actually like something in a bag, or is it an actual creature? Oh, and it's slowly slinking away. Tinier and tinier. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, my door's haunted now, too. Oh, hi! I can't really hear what he's saying. At one point, I'm gonna save this candle. Whoa! I've been standing there and it was hurting me the whole time. I didn't realize it would hurt you that way, too. Oops. I'm gonna save that candle in case we need it for later, for Eileen. But at some point it'd be fun to get another candle and use it on the door and then go look at the peephole and see what happens as the candle makes him, like, does he slowly get smaller the way that the cat did? I want to know. Oh, man. Yeah, it is supposed to be the cat. We actually, fun story. I had a lot of cats growing up, and we had a forested area near our house, so a lot of... Here, let's get rid of that torch. A lot of wild cats would show up in our area, and sometimes we'd take them in and adopt them if we could catch them, give their kittens to people and help them out, that kind of thing. And the two oldest were Rhythm and Blues, were the oldest cats, and had them for years, 16, 17, 18 years. Like, they were ancient. At one point, Blues just disappeared. It was really sad. We couldn't find Blues. He just was gone, and you figure, you know, at some point, animals get to a certain age, and they wander off, and they fade away. But years later, probably 2 or 3 years, my dad and I, we were remodeling the house, getting prepared to sell it, and we had a shed in the backyard that had gotten really messed up, and we were tearing it down to rebuild and fix it. We tear it down, and it had a, you know, it's got to sit up on a level, and it has an underneath kind of area that's gone wild. And I found a skull under there, and I was like, oh, cool, look at this skull, and this is so neat, Dad, look. And Dad kind of looks at it, and he goes, well, you found Blues. And I dropped, I was like, ah! I was traumatized, like, holy crap. Oh, man. Ugh. She was like 18, so she lived a good long life, but I just remember, like, seriously, man, you couldn't have lied to me? You couldn't have said it was a wild animal or something? That's my dad. He was a very serious person. Favorite area in any Silent Hill game? I like the hospitals. They're fun and creepy and sad. I do like them. Yeah, I remember. Doesn't he show up right on top of the tower? This is a lovely little intro to this level, too. It's so eerie. Yeah, she lived a good long life. So did her sister. They were the oldest cats I've ever had. They were sweet. And it was funny because Blues was the grumpy one that didn't really like anybody except for my dad. And Rhythm was a lot friendlier and nicer, and my mom was her favorite person. So the two of them kind of matched. Hi! Oh, he's double fisting. Come on, Eileen! Eileen! We have to run for our lives now, Eileen! Eileen, you're very slow in the running for your life thing. I think this is the door. Where is the door? There is the Walter. Where is the door? Oh, I'm so dead. It was right in front of me. Because I'm an idiot. We are so gonna die in like 5 minutes if we don't find a health item. Oh, Eileen! I think it's safest if you go down and then, yeah, if you let Eileen catch up with you. I think it's safest, but I don't remember. We'll probably have to call it quits soon. Because I think, let me double check. I have an event at 8, I believe. Hanging out with some friends. Alright, so let's go in here, check it out. Sorry to make you run all that way, my friend. So sorry. But
it's so damp and gross here.
yeah, it is. Okay. I'm trying to remember. What do we do in this one? Ah! Actually, there was a book in there. Well, thanks for joining us, Surfin'. Have a good one. We had beef stew yesterday. In the I can't read. In the cafeteria, I heard there's a death chamber behind the kitchen, and they take meat straight from the dead people and cook it. That really scared me. I wonder if that's Walter's diary. I feel like it would say, probably, because all the other ones have said, it's Walter's diary. Oh, geez, we're dead. We're dead. We're so dead. Sorry. God, handsome Ratch, don't say that. I mean, you're not wrong, but don't say that. How many of you are there? And they're as tall as Henry is. That's a terrifying thought. Alright. Do I want to drop down? Can she drop down with me? I remember what we gotta do. We gotta open that big door in the basement. How do we open it? Have I used the gun in this playthrough? I have not. I'm probably gonna save it for the final fight with Walter. Okay, those are just little slugs. Let's go. And another one of you guys. I don't like how their hands twitch, like, at all. Not a fan. Alright, we've been through all these doors, it looks like. I think. Let's try this one just to be sure. Alright, down one more. Oh yeah. It is a wonder that anyone survived. Oh geez, how did I survive that? Come on, Eileen, run for it! Whew. Oh, jeez. Ah! I'm sorry, Eileen. I have 1 health. I abandoned my girl. Oh, God, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Eileen! Yep. It wasn't even Walter. It was frickin' the bug. That was funny. Alright, that's probably a good place to call it, because I do have some stuff I have to do tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. I may play this game again tomorrow to try and knock it out this weekend, because I'm writing some stuff up on it. If not, it'll be something else. It'll be at 2 p.m. tomorrow, for a couple hours. Check out my website, thegamingmuse.net, where you can buy my books about Silent Hill 1 and 2. You can buy them on ebook now in any format. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook to keep up to date with stuff. Support me on Patreon if you like what I do. It really helps me to be able to do this and do it full time. Members also get special perks, like we have movie nights. This Monday we're going to be watching some anime together. It's going to be really fun. I do a podcast that I need to update that talks about making the Silent Hill Symbolism series. My cat is being obnoxious. So yeah, that has been Silent Hill 4, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night.